Okay, let's begin with the part 1. So for the content, I will explain firstly about the using video, and then how video works, video file formats, analog video and digital video, and lastly, shooting and editing the video. So these all are the contents that will be discussed throughout this chapter. Okay. Video is actually an excellent tool for delivering multimedia. It takes very high or the highest performance demands on a computer and its memory and storage. Digital video has replaced analog for the method of choice for making and delivering video for multimedia. Okay, let me explain how to do the digitizing the video signal from analog to digital signal. Analog video is essentially a product of the television industry and therefore conform to television standard, meaning that analog video have their own standard for the format. Okay, for the digital video, it is also the product of computer industry and therefore it is also have a digital data standards. It is usually recorded and played as an analog signal. So, it must be digitized in order to incorporate it into a multimedia title. Okay. So actually, how video works? So let me explain. Video actually comes from the light reflected from an object through the camera's lens. It is converted into electronic signal, that is charged coupled device, or we call it as CCD. This electronic signal contains 3 channels of color information and synchronization pulse. It is often in synchronized. Okay, so several video standards exist that deal with the amount of separation between the components of the signal. So here are the example of video file formats. First is Motion Picture Expert Group, also known as MPG. Second is QuickTime.mov, Audio Video Interleave, AVI, Windows Media Video, WMV, and lastly, Adobe Flash Video, there is .flv. So all of these are example of video file formats. Okay, now we go to analog video. Analog video is recorded onto magnetic tapes. Video frames are interlaced. So actually there has a what we call it as interlacing effects. Okay, from the what we call the frame itself, it is a first field, we call it odd field, and then continue with the second field, we call it as even field. So once it's complete, frame using interlace scanning, so it doubles. In television, the electronic beams make 2 passes on the screen while drawing a single video frames. It first lays down all the odd number lines and then all the even number lines, hence they are interlaced. While capturing image from a video signal, they can be filtered through a de-interlacing filter provided by image editing application. So this is how it looks from the interlacing effect. From the original image, whenever we do the interlacing effect, so at the end, the interlaced video will be displayed on the monitor. Okay, now we discuss about the interlace. So what does interlaced video means? Interlaced video is a process wherein the frame rate of the video is double without affecting the bandwidth. It refers to one or two standard procedures used for displaying visual or an electronic display monitor by scanning each line or row of pixels. This technology particularly came into wide use in the early days of television in order to fit a picture into the desired bandwidth. An interlaced video is refreshed twice every frame. Initially, even scan lines are refreshed, followed by odd scan lines. Interlaced video is also known as interlaced display. Okay, whenever we want to do the transferring, we use a few methods. The first method is component video. For the component video, it is separate color and brightness over 3 cables. So the cable look like red, blue and green. So the preferred method for higher quality and professional work. For the second method is separate video, or we call it as S-video. S-video actually is separate color and brightness over 2 wires. It is lower in quality compared to component video signal. And the last one is the composite video. Composite video transmit the whole video signal in a single cable. It is known as the lowest quality for a video signal.